To really understand how you digest food, you've got to go into the belly and peel away the extra layers until you're down to the stomach. And here you see the stomach pushing food that you've eaten into the first part of the small bowel. As this food pushes itself down, you can see it begin to mix with this greenish bile. And the bile acts like a soap to wash the food and make it easier to be absorbed. As the food gets absorbed, it begins to push across the lumen, and these little green molecules then push up through the portal vein. And that blue vein pushes the molecules up into the liver. The liver is usually this rich red color, but if you're eating the wrong kinds of foods, especially fatty foods like trans fats, you can actually change the liver to this whitish appearance. That's a fatty liver that affects about 10% of all Americans. What's the big cause? The omentum. Here you see the omentum, that fatty pad hanging down from the stomach. And if you eat too much fat, it pushes way out. And that's what gives you the big waistline that we're so worried about. You don't want to have an omentum that's this large. Finally, if you really want to understand what's going on deep inside your gut, you've got to look at the small bowel. And there, as the food passes through the small bowel, you see the wall of the bowel has been irritated because the food didn't agree with you. This can cause irritable bowel, and is sometimes due to not having enough serotonin in the lining of the wall. Finally, as the food bolus passes from the small bowel to the large bowel, now here you can see at the very bottom the appendix and the diverticuli to the left. Remember that fiber shuts down that valve and allows you to feel fuller for longer.